Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's still really weird to say. I want to start off by apologizing if my energy level seems a little bit low in this video, or if I'm talking quieter than usual, which some people already have a problem with, so whoops. It is 2 in the morning, the day that I'm posting this. I just woke up from a nap, and once I explain what this video is about, then it'll probably make sense to you why I'm so tired. I'm in quite a bit of pain, very sleepy, so I'm sorry I'm not the most energetic today. I am here to talk to you guys about something that I did earlier this week. You can tell by the title, and if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know a little bit. But I got Botox on Tuesday. But I got Botox in my bladder. Some people with spinal cord injuries, including myself, have what is called a spastic bladder, which pretty much just means, you don't have full control over your bladder and you will pee yourself sometimes, because your bladder kind of does like contractions and then you piss yourself. But this procedure that I get, the Botox, I get it about every 6 months. So it just helps the muscles in my bladder be able to expand and be like stronger, I guess. Oh, wrong, probably explaining this horribly. But pretty much the Botox helps your bladder be able to hold more pee so that you're not peeing yourself. So, the more liquid your bladder can hold, the less is gonna leak out. I don't know, this is just a part of my life that happens twice a year, so I thought that I would share it with you guys. What they do first is test my pee, see if I have a UTI or a kidney infection, which I usually do because people that use catheters frequently kind of just always have small infection in their bladder because you're putting something up there all the time. So then I get put on antibiotics because they're poking my bladder with needles, and there is a small chance that your infected urine can get into your bloodstream and then you have a blood infection, and you don't want that. So for this procedure I do have to be put under anesthesia. So if you've ever had surgery before, you know how it goes. You go in to pre-op, they give you an IV, a bunch of people come talk to you, they give you some nervous medicine, which I thought that was gonna be funny because I had my mom film a little bit while we were there, but nothing funny happened. So I might add like a tiny clip or something, but nothing good happened. So from my understanding, how the procedure is performed is they go up the urethra with a little scope, with a camera and a needle, and then they just make small pokes in your bladder, all over, with little injections of Botox, just like they would in your face or wherever else you get Botox. It's a fairly quick procedure. Every time that I go, I'm usually only there for, I want to say like 4 hours. And from getting there, signing the paperwork, checking in, getting an IV, getting put under anesthesia, getting the procedure done, and then waking up from the anesthesia, I'm usually out within like 4 hours. So it's pretty quick, and it's not something you have to stay in the hospital for. It's very very minor, like surgery. It does leave me with discomfort in my bladder for about a week afterwards, so I'm still pretty uncomfortable. It just feels like there is needles stuck in my bladder for like a week. It's not the worst pain in the world, but I would rather not have it. I don't think I explained that very well, but while I'm on the topic of my fucked up bladder, I thought that I would talk a little bit about my kidney issues, because I've mentioned that a couple of times on Instagram, and in one of the cut videos I think I said something about my kidneys, and everyone has very great strong opinions on how I should change my lifestyle to help my kidneys, but you can only assume what's wrong with my kidneys. They are not failing, and none of my organs are affected by drinking. I don't drink enough for it to harm my body, besides a nasty hangover here and there. What is wrong with my kidneys is that when I originally got injured, my ureter on my right side got ripped from my kidney. They had to go in and repair it multiple times because it wasn't like taking to the repair. I guess it kept like falling back off. So they had to go in multiple times to like stitch it back together, I think is what they did. I don't know. Whatever they did, it left a bunch of scar tissue. So my kidney, my right kidney just drains really slowly because it has to get past all this scar tissue. So I have kidney pain. When I drink an excessive amount of liquid, my kidneys hurt because my right one is not draining quickly, and then I think the left one kind of tries to like pick up the slack, so it's like overworking. So they both hurt. I believe it was last year. One of the times when they went in to give me Botox in my bladder, they also kind of like sliced open my the scar tissue on my kidney and my ureter, and then they put a stent in there, and the stent was just keeping the area open for a period of time until it had time to kind of heal around it, and then they took the stent out in hopes that the hole would stay, the ureter to my kidney, that hole would stay open instead of scarred over. I get like kidney function tests pretty frequently, and they're better, so they're getting better. So that surgery did what it was supposed to. I've had to have nephrostomy tubes a few separate times. Scars. I have a lot of little hole scars all over my body from all these crazy tubes. But the nephrostomy tube goes into my back through my kidney, and then I have a tube coming out and then like a bag, so that my kidney doesn't have to drain through the ureter and through my bladder. It drains just straight through from my kidney to this tube and this bag. Horrible. It's horrible. That sucks bad. I hope that I never have to do that again, but you never know. So those are my issues with my kidneys and my bladder. Nothing major, nothing to be super concerned about. I don't know. I'm not like in the best shape. I mean, that's what happens when you are in a horrible car accident. You know, you get hurt. So I could be in way worse shape. I'm very thankful that the problems that I do have are very minor. You know, they're inconvenient, they're annoying. I would rather not have to deal with any of this, but I do, so I am. If you have questions about the bladder Botox or my kidneys or tubes or any of my other surgeries that I've had, I'm super open, very happy to answer any of those questions. So just let me know what you want to know, and I will tell you guys. I'm trying to be very transparent, and I want to be an open book. You know, I want to be very honest. I want to be very real. So I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if this video even made sense. I don't know if I explained things very well. I'm sorry again if this video is lacking in energy. I'm just not feeling the best, but I promise you next week I will be on top of my game. I'll try to do something entertaining for you guys. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll figure it out. Thank you again so much for sitting through this. Yep. Okay. Okay, bye.